Alright, alright, alright. Let me see. Alright, alright, alright. About 5 minutes till first pitch. We are back. We are live. Looking to lock up the series tonight. Dylan Dodd making his first ever start. Let me know if you're here. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a go Braves. What's going on, guys? What's up tonight? Underwater Push D Neal. Great game last night. We got another young pitcher making his debut tonight. We know how that went last time with Jared Schuster. Give me a thumbs up if the mic. Let me know how the sound quality is, guys, please. But as I was saying, Pirates beat the Reds. Yesterday was a crazy day or night or whatever. It was a crazy day of baseball, man. Appreciate it, Underwater. The Red Sox won. The Royals won. The Athletics and the Guardians game. The Athletics almost beat the yesterday was a crazy. The Tigers beat the Astros. Man, it was a crazy day of baseball. Appreciate it, Push. Yesterday, man. I couldn't believe what was going on. There were so many upsets. Orioles beat the Rangers, I believe. But Braves first pitch in about 5 minutes. Dylan Dodd making his MLB debut. Jared Schuster, not a great start, but he finished strong against the Nationals. So hope Dodd settles in early. You got Steven Matz on the mound for the Cardinals, former Met. So a couple of these guys might have some familiarity with Matt. Funny thing. What's going on, Andrew? I was looking at the lineups and the matchups. I realized Ozuna's not in the lineup tonight, which is probably great news for all Braves fans across the land. But it's the funniest thing because I'm looking at the lineups and Ozuna has mashed against Steven Matz, and it's just funny that this is the time he's not in the lineup. He has like 24 or 25 plate appearances against Steven Matz, and is hitting like over 300. And this would be the night that he's not in the lineup. But Sam Hilliard will be in there for us tonight. Still salty, the Astros, a team busted for cheating. Just a couple. It's not the same team though, man. You gotta. Baseball fans everywhere have to get over that, man. It's not the same team. It's far from the same team. I mean, even, Yordan Alvarez is a beast. Jeremy Pena is pretty good. The only people that are still on that team probably are Bregman and Altuve. But, it's not the same team. I understand where you're coming from, Underwater. But at a certain point, you gotta let it go, man. They're good. Like, they have good players. They deserve them. Yordan Alvarez, like I said, is a beast. Kyle Tucker is very good. And like I said, the only two, Jeremy Pena, only two players that are still there probably from that season are Bregman and Altuve. They picked up Jose Abreu this year. Who else am I forgetting about? Chas McCormick is a pretty decent player in his own right. They have a very good team. Pitching is awesome. Their pitching is great. Javier Garcia They lost Verlander. They got that young stud who everybody is high up on. I think his name is Hunter Brown. I always get him confused with the guy from Cincinnati, Hunter Green. Got a very good bullpen. That's just a very good team out there, man. But I do understand where you're coming from. But it's time to let the past be the past. They got busted cheating. You know, that was years ago. This is not the same team, the same guys. You know, I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. It just, like I said, I'm a big Jordan fan. Jeremy Pena, big Jeremy Pena fan. He had a great postseason, I should say. So I get what you're saying, though. But what you gonna do, man? Trust me, I was happy about. It was hard, you know. You had to either root for the Astros or root for the Phillies, and Phillies put up a hell of a fight last year, but you know, just couldn't get it done. You might see the Astros in the World Series again this year. Who knows? But this year is going to be so much different. It's so hard to know what's. Like I said, so many changes this year. I've been watching. I'm just coming off watching a couple games before we get this one started, and teams are stealing a lot more. It's crazy. Teams are being so aggressive. I love it, man. But it's hard to say what's going to happen this year. So many different things, so many rule changes. Everybody's playing each other, so records, who knows how that'll affect the records. In the last year, Philadelphia has lost the Super Bowl, a World Series, the MLS Cup. Yeah, it's been rough. It's like, as a Philly fan, you have to be happy because you're having all this success as far as, you know, getting there, but you just can't close the deal. But here we go. First pitch on its way. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Acuna, of course, leading things off here in the top of the first. Acuna is back. In case you didn't know, I know you're gonna be hearing it all year from me. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know how big of an Acuna fan I am. So you're gonna be hearing the praise all year. I'm glad he's back. He looks good, and he's stepping in there to lead things off against Steven Matz. First pitch to Acuna, swung on, and that ball is driven out the right, and that will fall right in front of Jordan Walker for a leadoff hit. Acuna with a little flare out there to right field, and he gets things started. First pitch swinging. You know Acuna loves that first pitch. So 1 on, nobody out, and here comes Matt Olson. It's very important for the Braves to try to get some runs early in this game for their young pitcher making his debut, man. Take some pressure off of him. So Acuna has done that so far. He's on first. First pitch to Olson is taken outside for ball 1. But at least get him a couple runs. If not, just get him something. Olson off to a hot start this year. 313, 2 homers, OPS of 1139. So as Olson swings and misses at the second pitch, 1-1. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. As always, appreciate you guys being here. Looking for. Oh, did this thing switch over yet? Hold on. As Olson swings and misses at another pitch. Give me a second, guys. Game day is not up. Let me fix this. So Olson down on strikes for the first out here in the top of the first. Let me fix this up a little bit real quick, guys, before I get back to the stream. Bang. Good to go. There we go. Pirates up on the Red Sox again? Wow. Are the Red Sox really going to be that bad? Or are the Pirates going to be a sneaky good team? Here comes Austin Riley. First pitch. He takes inside for a strike. Wow. 473 on that bomb he hit yesterday. Down in the count 0-1 after a generous call. As he swings and misses at the next pitch. He's quickly down 0-2. Riley down in the count. Acuna still on first. Matz delivers the 0-2. That's in the dirt and bobbled in front of Contreras. 1-2 count for Austin Riley. Pirates about to beat up on the Red Sox, huh? 1-2 count for Riley now. Braves looking to get out to a hot start after the win yesterday. Acuna still on first. Here comes the 1-2 to Riley. He swings, grounds it foul to the third base side. Just listen to that crack off the bat. So beautiful. 470. My goodness. Let's get another one. 500, Riley. Break the sound barrier. Here comes the 1-2. Way upstairs. Count all even now, 2-2. Mark, what's going on, man? So here we go. 2-2 to Riley. Pitch on its way. Acuna looking to swipe second, and he'll be in there safely. And there we go. How many is that? 2 now for Acuna on the year. 38 to go. 2 home runs. 2 stolen bases on the year. And he's now in scoring position, and Austin Riley has a full count at 3-2. I'm loving it, man. Like, teams are being so aggressive on the base pad. Like, every game I watch, guys are just taking off. As Riley swings at this one, lifts it out to left field. Going back, and he did it again. Austin Riley, 2-run home run. Oh, my goodness. Whew. And the Braves lead 2-0 to start this game. My goodness, oh my goodness. Holy moly. Just left a hanger right in the middle of the plate, and Riley did not miss it. And here comes Travis d'Arnaud, a little late, but we're going to go ahead and throw that up. Home run, baby. As d'Arnaud takes the first pitch outside, and now d'Arnaud will take the second pitch to left center for a 1-out single. Here come the Braves. Getting off to an early start. If Acuna can steal 136 more bases this season, he will get to Ricky Henderson's record. Yeah, nobody's breaking that. Nobody's breaking that. Why is this still up on the screen? I feel like I'm a little lagging. My bad. Here comes, man. All right, let me catch up here. A lot going on. d'Arnaud on first. Ozzie up in an 0-1 count, batting from the right side against the left-handed pitcher. That one's bounced in the dirt in front of Contreras. Ozzie will have a 1-1 count. Great job by the Braves, though, getting off to this early lead. Hopefully that calms Dylan Dodd down before he takes the mound. Let's add on. 1-1 count to Ozzie now. Matz delivers. Way upstairs for ball 2. Hey, that's right. What's up, D? What's up, Gibby? What's up, Push, Mark, Underwater? Appreciate all you guys. Braves up early. Ozzie with a 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That's outside for ball 3. d'Arnaud standing on first after a single. If you're just joining us, I'll catch you up real quick. Acuna led off with a single, stole second, and Riley, did what Riley does. As Ozzie swings at a 3-1 pitch, a little flare out to center field will drop in front of Tyler O'Neill. And now the Braves have first and second with 1 out. Braves came to play. You don't know how good it is to see this, because the Braves usually, when they have a game like they had yesterday, they usually have the next game and they are just flat. It's great to see them coming out, hitting the ball, getting on base, putting up some runs early. It's a great sign here to start things off. First and second for Michael Harris now with one out. Lefty versus lefty. Here goes the first pitch. Harris swings. Grounds it out to third. Arenado takes the ball to third himself. Tries to throw to first. Throw is off target. I think Harris would have beat it anyway. So there'll be runners on the, runners first and second with 2 outs now. Surprised Arenado didn't go. I guess he wanted to get the lead runner at third. But I'm surprised he didn't go for the second to first. Murphy steps up now. Takes the first pitch outside for strike 1. First and second, 2 outs. Braves looking to tack on a couple more. New Braves, Sean Murphy looking to make an impact. Swings and fouls this one back. He's quickly down in the count 0-2. Been a rough start, slow start for Sean Murphy. Yeah, Harris is good, man. That outfield of him and Acuna is very exciting. Murphy down in the count 0-2 here. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a fastball way upstairs. Down on strikes goes Murphy. But Braves do get 2 here in the beginning, top of the first. And here comes Dylan Dodd making his major league debut. And already has a 2-run lead. Hopefully it goes better. Settle in there. It's going against a very good lineup. I don't know. Somebody tell me about Dylan Dodd. What do you guys know about him? Tell me about his stuff. Tell me about some of his pitches. Didn't get a chance to really scout him out. What should we expect? Best pitch? Secondary pitches? Anybody see him play down there in the minors? I don't. Push says he doesn't know much about him. Well, we're going to find out a lot about him today. Found out a lot about Jared Schuster. Like I said, Schuster got off to a rough start, but he did settle in because it could have got a lot worse. Had a, very, very bad first inning, but the fact that he was able to battle back and keep that game close and still give some quality innings was a good sign. Mid-90s fastball is all that I know about him. Braves has a roster of they do, man. They do. A lot of people have complained that our farm system is so gutted. But that's because we keep bringing the talent up. They're on the roster. What do you expect? So let's see. Major league debut for Dylan Dodd. Braves love their lefties, man. They love drafting them lefties, don't they? Another left-handed pitcher. And he's going to see Tommy Edman in his first ever at bat, first pitch, fastball way inside for strike, ball 1. 1-0 count to Tommy Edman is on its way. This one is swung on, ground ball right through the hole between third and short into the outfield. So a leadoff single for Tommy Edman. We know these Cardinals are good. We've seen how much they battled back last game, even when they fell down. So they came ready too. Dylan Carlson in the lineup tonight. Came in as a pinch hitter last night. As he's batting second, switch hitting left fielder. Braves bringing the leather and the lumber. So Dodd ready. First pitch to Carlson, inside, misses with the fastball. 1-0 count to Carlson. Switch hitter, batting from the right side. Edman on first. Braves already out to a 2-0 lead. Here comes the 1-0. What's that? Is the changeup? Nice little changeup there. Got Carlson out in front. 1 ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and fouled off to the right side. 1-2 count. Change up again. Is that the change up? That's a... No, it's a slider at 82. Okay. Here's the 1-2. Went to the fastball. That one is fouled off by Carlson. Very good location on that fastball, even though it's fouled off. Edmonds takes a short lead over there at first. Dodd ready on the 1-2. Here it comes. Went right back to that same spot. Carlson fouls it off again. Trying to paint that outside corner with that 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Carlson fighting it off. Good pitches here from Dodd, though. Let's see if he can find a put-away pitch here in the 1-2. Darno sets up inside. He went back to the outside again. This one hit out to right, but Acuna is there on the line. Drive out. First out of the inning. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Seems to have pretty decent control. You know, topping out at 92. That's the only thing, you know. As he throws the first pitch in there for strike one. Seems to have very good control, though. He's trying to paint that outside part of the plate. The only thing that worries me is the lack of velocity so far. We'll see, though, as he has an 0-1 count on Goldschmidt. Goes to the outside with that fastball, but he definitely has some very good control as he goes back outside. 0-2 count for Paul Goldschmidt, who homered yesterday. Of course, the reigning NL MVP. Here comes the 0-2. Darno gives the sign. That one is swung on. Ground ball out to Ozzie over a second. He flips to Arcia for the first. Arcia to Olsen for the double play. And that will end the inning. Great start here for Dylan Dodd. After the leadoff single, 1, 2, 3. And the Braves are back up with a 2-0 lead. I like it. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Giving Dodd the nod. Yeah, them 2 runs are probably big. Them 2 runs were probably big to help him settle in this first inning. But he looks good. Like Gibby said, topping out at about 90 to 92. But he looks like he has some very good control, pinpoint accuracy. So far, all we've seen is the fastball and the slider. So we'll probably see a little bit more later on, maybe the second time through the order, see if he has that third pitch. But Braves lead 2-0. Leading off, isn't that the first double? Is it really our first double play of the year? I don't think so. That'll be crazy. Really? Gibby says he think we had one against the Nationals. He says I like the control. Only one pitch down the middle. He's been painting. That the first pitch to Goldsmith was kind of right down the middle. Other than that, I agree with you. He's been on the outside and on the corners. Looking very good. It's only the first inning, though. But liking better start than Schuster, that's for sure. What's up, Jameson, man? How you doing? How you feeling today, Jameson? Hope you're doing okay. So Arcia will lead off things here in the top of the second. Riley. Here's the first pitch to Arcia from Max. That is inside for ball one. I'm glad to hear that, Jameson. 1-0 count for Arcia. He swings, lifts this one out to left field. Going back is Burleson at the wall. He will not get that one. That one is gone. Orlando Arcia. First home run on the year, leadoff to start things here in the top of the second. Braves lead 3-0. They are on fire. Here comes Sam. Is that Sam Hilliard? Arcia, yeah. Sam. Oh, excuse me. I got Kevin Pillar. I got him and Hilliard mixed up. Pillar is actually starting in left field today. He has an 0-1 count. Upstairs for ball one, 1-1. Go Cards, Jam McKellen. Welcome to the stream. 2-1 count for Pilar, 3-1 count for Pilar. Welcome to the stream. Don't be afraid to root for your team, man. We are 3-1 is in there, full count. I am a Braves fan, but you know, McKellen, I don't know, man. Pilar fouls one out. I tried, man. I tried. Man, the people know here on the channel, I am not good with names, man. I am terrible at pronouncing names. Here comes the full count pitch. Pilar lines this one in the left, and that will get down in front of Carlson. And Kevin Pilar, in his Braves debut, gets his first hit. Man, Braves are hot, hot, hot. There was a Cardinals player a few years ago named Kyle McKellen. And back up is Acuna as he swings at the first pitch and is down 0-1. 3-0 Braves. Kevin Pilar on first. That's right. Give your young pitcher some run support. Here's the 0-1 upstairs for ball one. That's what you do. Got a young pitcher on the mound. Give him that run support. Make him feel comfortable out there. Acuna, 1-for-1 in the game. Led off the game with a single. Came back around after Riley hit that home run as he takes the next pitch inside for strike two. Down in the count 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Contreras will set up inside. Pitch to Acuna on its way. Acuna swings. This one's lifted out to left center field. Carson will go back a couple steps before the track to retire Acuna for the first out here in the top of the second. Steven Matz for Phonics J9. Yeah, some think it's bullpen game though. Max eating some innings. Olsen back up. First pitch he'll take inside for strike one. Cardinals need some more starting pitchers. Here comes the 0-1 to Olsen. He swings and misses. Down in the count 0-2. Brewers did us no. Lincoln, welcome to the stream, man. 0-2 count to Olsen on its way. Outside for ball one. Welcome everybody to the stream. Braves up 3-0. Top of the second. Man on first, one out. 1-2 count for Matt Olsen. Swing and a miss. Olsen strikes out for the second time today. And that's the second out. And here he comes. Austin Riley. So far, back-to-back games with a homer. He is starting to heat up after that slow start in that Washington series. He was about the only person in that series that didn't get a hit. But he has picked it up here And the first pitch to Riley is way outside. Matz better be careful, and it looks like he's trying to at that first pitch. Riley with the 1-0 count. Pilar on first after the leadoff. Pitch on its way. That's outside for ball 2. He does not want to come back inside to Austin. Riley with the 2-0 count. Pitch on its way from Matz. Riley takes that one just at the knees inside for strike 1. Nice pitch there from Steven Matz. That's not what Riley wanted. He knows what he wants. He's waiting for the pitch. Let's see if he gets it here on this 2-1. Contreras setting up inside. Here it comes. Riley takes it way inside for ball 3. Travis d'Arnaud on deck. Matz probably would rather see him. Let's see if that's his plan here on the 3-1. Here it comes. Riley swings. Lifted down the line to left field. If it stays fair, it's gone. It's Ben's foul. Ooh. Just pulled that one foul. Full count now for Riley. See what Matz does here. They set up inside again. Here it comes. Riley swings and puts that one on the ground. Out to Arenado there at third. Arenado will gobble that up, and any balls that go over there, automatic out. So that will end the top of the second. Braves do add one more on the home run from Orlando Arcia. 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Lincoln says he is a big fan of the Braves. Most of us here are glad to have you, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We'll be here all year. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Appreciate it if you do. We got 9 likes here already. Let's get to 10. If we can get 5 innings, 2 earned or less out of Dodd, that would be great. I agree. I saw Verlander pitch 20 years ago, college ball in VA. I have not went to a baseball game in years, honestly. I'm trying to get to one or a couple this year. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Huh? I can't help you. So Dodd back out there in the bottom of the second to face Nolan Arenado. Appreciate the subscribe, Lincoln. 1-1 count to Arenado. Dodd working with a 3-run lead here. Here comes the 1-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. That's a very good slider. As he gets Arenado to swing and miss at that one. I think Arcia got a better bat, but Dansby got a better glove. I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, Dansby's streaky, and he got him on the slider again. Man, okay, Dylan Dodd, I see you. Striking out Nolan Arenado for the first out here in the bottom of the second. Nice. The slider looks good. I'm not going to lie. That slider looks good. Some nice break on it. Now he has to face Wilson Contreras. First pitch is a fastball. Fouled off. 0-1 count for Contreras. If we win today, we'd like to win tomorrow. But if we don't, it's not. Yeah, let's win today. Lock up the series. Here's the 0-1 to Contreras. That one misses outside for ball one. Here comes the 1-1. That one's missed inside. 2 balls and a strike for Contreras. Just win, baby. So win as many games as you can. Pitch on its way. That one is swung on, fouled off to the left side. Even count now, 2-2. Pitch swung on, grounded out to Ozzie, dive and stab by Ozzie. And he throws over to Olsen at first for the second out. Overrated. Who called Ozzie Albies overrated? Great play there by Ozzie for the second out. Great stop there by Ozzie. 2 down, nobody on for Tyler O'Neill. First pitch he takes for strike 1, thigh-high fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Dye goes to that slider, swing and a miss. And who is this? Okay. Dylan Dodd. Maybe we should get to know the name. Great first couple innings for Dylan Dodd in his debut. Head to the top of the third. Braves leading 3-0. Working the fastball, working his slider. He is looking good, looking confident. Defense making plays behind him. Bats giving them run support. Let's keep adding them on. He's looking good, D. Scherzer will be good until about halfway to the end of the season. The last couple of years, Scherzer has basically fallen apart at the end of the year. So they're both definitely going to be able to give the Mets some quality starts, but it's all going to come down to stamina, basically, in the long run. Will they be able to last? Once you get down to August, September, October, will they still have it? And Scherzer has already shown the last couple of years that he ain't going to have it. Was that the first time he threw the change? Was that the changeup to O'Neill, or was that the slider? Yeah, it was the changeup. Yeah, that was the first time he threw the changeup. I thought that was the first time he threw the changeup. As Darno will lead off things here in the top of the third. Darno, as you hear him talking about, off to a hot start to begin the year. First pitch from Matt Darno. First pitch swinging, lines it out to left field. Giving chase is Walker. That will drop in the corner. Darno will head to second for a leadoff double. The hot hitting continues for Travis Darno. Leadoff double. You know what time it is. So leadoff double for Travis, the D train, as they like to call him. Mets will be cooked by early August. They ain't built to go deep this year. As Ozzie swings at the first pitch. Ozzie 1-for-1 so far in this game. Looking to drive in Darno from second. Second pitch, Ozzie. One hop over there to second. Donovan picks it and throws the first. Mater. Who the hell is this guy? Don't know. We'll throw over to first for the first out. Donovan is not starting today. So here comes Michael Harris, who grounded out. Well, grounded into a fielder's choice. His first at bat as he takes the first pitch for strike one. Oh, and 1 count for Harris. Pitch is taken at the knees for strike two. So he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Darno still on second after the leadoff double. Here comes the 0-2 to Harris. He swings and fouls it back to stay alive and see another one. Taylor. Yeah, like I said, 3-0. Get that fourth run across. Score every inning if we can. Dodd looks good. He looks comfortable. As Harris swings and fouls another one back. The more runs we give him, the more comfortable he feels. Braves have a very tough schedule. I was looking over it again. I didn't realize how many good teams they play here in the first month. 0-2 to Harris. Grounder. Out to Mater, who will flip to Goldsmith for the second out. Darno will advance to third. Yeah, Braves have a lot of tough. They play the Padres after this series, so they got a lot of tough games here in the first month of the season. So it's good to see them getting out to a hot start. Here comes Sean Murphy. With 2 outs. First pitch way upstairs for ball 1. Murphy still looking for his first hit as a Brave, I believe, right? He's 0-for-1 tonight with a strikeout. Has a 1-0 count here. Contreras setting up inside. Here it comes. Murphy swings, fouls it back. 1-1 now for Murphy. Small ball, base hit. That's all we need. That's all we need. Mark base, D, base hit. He do. We did see Olsen get off to a slow start last year with us too, as Murphy swings at a pitch upstairs. 1-2 count now for Sean Murphy. Murphy, just calm down, man. Like, settle in here, you know. You don't got nothing to prove. Just see ball, hit ball. That's all. Here comes the 1-2. Murphy takes that one in the dirt. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Welcome to the stream if you're just joining us. Braves up 3-0. Austin Riley 2-run home run. Orlando RC, a solo home run, has the Braves up 3-0 here in the top of the third. Sean Murphy sitting in the 2-2 count with Travis Darno on third. Here it comes. Swing, and that one will find the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman. And there we go. Braves now up 4-0 as Sean Murphy drives in a run with 2 outs. That's all I'm saying. Just see ball, hit ball, man. So you know, take your time. Nice piece of hitting there. Sean Murphy officially now with his first hit as an Atlanta Brave. Matt's up to 60 pitches as he throws the first pitch outside to Arcia. Arcia already his second at bat here in the top of the third. He has a home run already. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. The Murph. The Murph. Here comes the 1-1. Arcia takes inside. Loving it. Top of the third match. Somebody mentioned earlier, maybe it will be a bullpen game. 62 pitches. You're in the top of the third. Here comes pitch number 63. Arcia swings and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Matt's trying to get out this inning, looking for a put-away pitch. Here comes the 2-2. Arcia called strike 3 on the inside as he goes down looking. Braves add 1 more, though. 4-zip as we head to the bottom of the third. Catch you up on some scores, guys. Let's see what's going on around the league. Cincinnati, Chicago. Cincinnati leads the Cubs 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Miami up 1-0 on the Twins in the bottom of the 7th. The Nationals are up 5-4 on the Rays in the top of the 5th. The Phillies, looking for their first win of the season, are up 3-0 on the Yankees in the top of the 5th. The Pittsburgh Pirates are up 3-1 on the Red Sox in the bottom of the 5th. The Blue Jays and Royals are tied 1-1 in the 3rd. Milwaukee up 2-0 in the 4th against the Mets. Baltimore and Texas deadlocked at a 0-0 game in the top of the 2nd. And Detroit up 1-0 against Houston in the bottom of the 1st.
As electric vehicle driving becomes quieter, so do our tires. Electrified.
Make sure I get everything back on the screen. Mets still losing. Yanks putting together a stinker against the Phillies. D says he loves to give the players nicknames. What's up, Denise? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to hear from you. I'm about to leave the chat. I will join back in a minute or so. No problem, Lincoln. So how you guys like the City Connect jerseys? Dodd will step in here in the bottom of the 3rd with a 4-run lead. He'll see Jordan Walker to start things off. First pitch, outside with the fastball. That is called ball 1. Yeah, I wonder where Helen is. Hope everything's all right. Here's the 1-0 to Walker. That one is a called strike on the outside. He is painting. He is staying on those corners. Definitely what you like to see when a guy doesn't have top velocity. Love to see that control. Love to see him working those corners. Here's the 1-1. This one is swung on, put on the ground to Arcia at short. He'll throw to Olsen for the first out. $50 says I can beat the freeze. You think so? I don't. So underwater, I know you're a marathon runner, but you know, in a sprint though, that's a nice little sprint. You think you can beat him? Here comes Juan Yepes, takes the first pitch for strike 1. Do me a favor, guys. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit the like button. Here comes the 0-1 to Yepes. That's just below the knees for ball 1. She might just not be used to you pitching, so she's not expecting a stream. Here's the 1-1. If I get the head start, they give the challenger, yeah, I can beat him. I might believe it. I forgot they do give him that big head start. Here's the 2-1 from Yepes. He swings, popped up in the infield. Riley coming in just short of the pitcher's mound, and he'll be there to get it for the second out. Yeah, I changed my passwords a lot. So my Facebook page, uh, I try to reach out to her on Facebook, see how she's doing, but I don't even have access to my Facebook page. I'm always changing my passwords sometimes, and I forget them so much, and I lock myself out of I lock myself out of my own account sometimes doing that shit. Taylor Moulter stepping up with an 0-1 count already. Swings and misses at a fastball. Dodd is just on the attack against him. It's quickly down 0-2. I like confidence from Dylan. It's like he knows what he wants to do up there. And that's one thing you love to see from a pitcher. Here's the 0-2. And he just gave him 3 straight fastballs and said, "Sit down, young man." Dylan died with another quick inning. So one thing I'm liking about him, he's just going up there, he's pitching. He's not thinking too much. It's like I said, he knows what he wants to do. He knows what he wants to throw. And he's just pitching. So 3 great innings out of Dodd. Braves lead 4-0 as we head to the top of the 4th. Look at Dodd, so inspirational. So Braves looking to breeze through this one. 4-0. We're already in the top of the 4th. Dodd working quickly. Braves getting runs. I think the Braves have scored in every inning so far, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that real quick just to make sure. But I'm almost certain. Yeah, they've scored in every inning so far. Let's keep that trend going. Is Matt's really going to take the mound in the 4th? Yeah, they might. The Cardinals might make him eat it. All right, here we go. Kevin Pillar swings. Little tapper. He'll be tagged out. Running to first. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Acuna getting his 3rd at bat in 4 innings. That's a great sign. As they're talking to Dylan Dodd's parents, I believe, on the broadcast. Comes the first pitch to Acuna, taken upstairs for ball 1. Trying to listen a little bit till they talk to their parents. 1-0, pitch is taken inside for strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. Acuna takes it inside, ball 2. Excuse me, guys. 2-1 pitch. Acuna swings. Grounder out to Arenado. Arenado bare hands. Flips to first. Goldschmidt can't handle it. And Acuna will be safe at first. Are they saying he took a turn? I think they're saying he made a move to second. And now he'll be tagged out. Yeah, Goldschmidt made an error there. I I guess Acuna took the turn, made a move to second, and got tagged out. So two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. For Matt Olson, who's 0 for 2 in this game, first pitch is outside for ball one. Yeah, I couldn't even see the replay, but apparently they didn't challenge it or anything, so Acuna didn't seem too upset. Here's the 1-0 count to Olsen in there for strike one. Yeah, I think it's a natural instinct as for these players sometimes when they're running and they see a ball bobbled or a ball get away to like turn to think about going to the next base. So kind of burnt them there. Olsen has a 3-1. Nope, that's a called strike. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 to Olsen. He swings and fouls it behind home plate. Yeah, I guess it didn't matter in the long run, huh? He's out anyway. Here's the 2-2 to Olsen. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts now for Matt Olson. And here comes Dylan Dodd back in the bottom of the fourth.
Play So Rare MLB, a free revolutionary fantasy game and marketplace that transforms fans into general managers.
Hey, at this point, Dodd, if he keeps this up, he can go 6 at least. I ain't knock on wood. Let me not jinx that. Okay. No. Here we go. Cubs and Reds now tied up at 3. Somebody has the bases loaded. Braves gifted Matt that inning should have worked him a little harder. A little bit, but I guess they're trying to go on attack against him in that inning probably. Trying to put him away. Only 33 pitches for Dodd so far, starting things here in the bottom of the fourth. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Edman back up for his second bat. First pitch called strike on the inside. Here's the 0-1 to Edman. That one's a little too far inside. So this ump is kind of like the ump we saw yesterday. He's given some wiggle room east and west of the zone. As he misses inside for ball 2. Definitely giving some slack out there. Here's the 2-1 to Edman. Dodd ready, sets, fires. That's a called strike. Fastball at the knees. 2-2. Dodd on the 2-2. That is swung on and popped up. Foul ground out to Matt Olson. He'll give chase to the dirt, and he'll be there to put the squeeze on for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. Seeing Carlson first pitch. First pitch swinging. And Carlson will find a gap. And he's on with 1 out. Carlson went after that first pitch fastball. That's what he was looking for, I'm going to guess. He was waiting for that one. Dodd missed his spot. And here comes Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded into a double play. His first at bat. Would love to see that again. Here it comes from Dodd. Pitch on its way. Goldschmidt takes at the knees for ball 1. So only a 4-0 game. Still plenty of baseball left to go. See if Dodd can work through this. Here comes the 1-0. Missed outside for ball 2. Oh my God, I think I jinxed him. Did I jinx him, chat? Did I jinx him? 2-0 count to Paul Goldschmidt. That's a gift there from the... Might be a strike, but he is way off his target there. I will say that. 2-1 count to Goldschmidt. Pitch on its way. Called strike in the inside. Evens the count up 2-2. Goldschmidt, you can see it in his face, does not look happy with those last 2 calls. All evened up at 2-2. Here it comes. Swing, little tapper back to the mound. Dodd can't get his glove on it. Oh, and Goldschmidt will be safe at first. That's a big break for the Cardinals. That looked like a sure double play. And that one just popped out of his glove? No, just couldn't get the glove on it. Might have closed the glove too soon. So unfortunately now, we got first and second with 1 out. Double play still in order with Nolan Arenado coming up. Here we go. Pressure is on. Here's the first pitch. Inside. That is called a ball. So a little bit of first time so far in this game, we're going to see Dylan Dodd with a little bit of pressure here. Let's see how he handles it. 1-0 count to Arenado. Pitch on its way. This one is swung on. Driven out the right center. Acuna is going to be there to put the squeeze. The runners will stay. 2 outs now. 1 out away. Umpire not giving him the calls in the strike, but he gave him. Yeah, he's been. Umpire's been a little. I don't even know if I can say a little, but his zone is a little inconsistent. Sometimes he gives that outside, inside. Sometimes he doesn't. Contreras steps up and takes the first pitch for strike 1, but he has given him a few calls too. So, like you said. Here's the 0-1 to Contreras. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Seen a lot more and more of pitchers throwing sliders and curveball, off-speed pitches, top of the zone. So here he come with the 0-2. Contreras switches his bat. Pitch on its way. That one's stopped by Murphy in the dirt. To win the Gold Glove more than once at first base is incredibly difficult to do. Goldie has done it 3 times. Here comes the 1-2 to Contreras. Pitch. Line foul to the right side. Bat had a hole in it. After them first 2 swings and misses, like, nah, this bat ain't it. Let me go get a different one. Here comes the 1-2. Ground. Ooh. Fouled in front of home plate. Thought that was going to be a little tapper back to the mound for a second. He's staying calm, though. He's staying in there. 51 pitches up until this point. Looking for one pitch to get out of this inning. Here comes the 1-2. Swing. Right field foul. Contreras upset at himself. Contreras proving to be a tough out right here. See if Doc can find a put away pitch. Here comes on the 1-2. Swing and play out the right. Acuna. What? Dot. Did he get it? Did he get it? But they throw him out at second. So Acuna diving play. I guess it didn't get his glove under, but he does throw Contreras out at second. Let's see if they give it a review. What an effort by Ronald Acuna Jr. Don't ever tell me Acuna doesn't hustle. What an effort. Yeah, that ball hit the ground first, but great play there by Acuna. And I think they might have got him. At second. But the Cardinals do get a run. Don't ever tell me, no. I don't ever want to hear anybody ever says Acuna does not hustle ever again in my life. I don't want to hear nobody call him lazy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop the Acuna slander. That was a great play. And he showed off the cannon and threw him out. Great play. They do get one across though, but still a nice inning. He got the outfield assist. I thought he got it. It did hit the ground first, but that's still a hell of an effort, man. Wow, let's catch up on some scores while we got a break. Chicago jumps out in front of Cincinnati 8-3. Washington 5-4 in the bottom of the 6th. Phillies still leading the Yankees 4-0. Pittsburgh still up 3-1 against the Red Sox in the bottom of the 6th. The Blue Jays have taken the lead against the Royals 2-1. Brewers still up 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th against the Mets. Baltimore. Is Baltimore really going to be a problem this year? My God, they're up 5-1 in the top of the 3rd against the Rangers. Detroit and Houston tied up 1-1 in the top of the 3rd. Baltimore, man, they've been putting up a lot of runs these first few games. They probably would have had a win or two more against the Red Sox had it not been for an error in their bullpen, but they have been raking. Every time I look, they got 7 or 8 runs. Yeah, they did last year. And looks like, I mean, they might act. I'm not going to lie, even though they lost that series against the Red Sox, they have looked good, man. Riley starting things here in the top of the 5th. Quickly down in an 0-2 count. Orioles have a lot. They do. They have a lot of good. They do. Their young talent is exceptional, man. I'm just surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised it's all coming together so quickly. Here's the 0-2 to Riley. Takes it inside for strike 3. He's down on 3 pitches to start things. Outfield sits, or my favorite stat in baseball, says underwater. How did we score? Says Jeff Nelson. Give me a second as Darno will take the first pitch. Riley hit a 2-run homer in the first inning. Arcia followed that up with a solo homer in the second. And Sean Murphy drove in the fourth run in the third. Travis with a good count here, 2-0 from Matt's. Pitches on his way. Darno lines this one up to left center field, and another hit for Travis Darno. He just keeps it pumping and keeps it going. Darno is off to some kind of start, man. And the fact that he's going to be a lot more fresher, not catching as much as he's had to, man. Oh my God. Here comes Ozzy now with 1 on and 1 out. Fouls off the first pitch. Orioles are serious. Jeff Nelson says early on I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like I said, I'm surprised. I know they got a lot of young talent as Ozzy takes the second pitch, but I just didn't expect it to come together so quickly and look. But you know, those guys, they look pretty legit, man. Here's the 0-2 to Ozzy. Swings, puts it on the ground to Arenado, and the double play will end the inning. So another quick inning. This game is flying by. Braves still lead 4-1. Now Ozzy has to keep that ball off the ground. Still a close game, man. Still a close game. Dodd has the bottom part of the lineup, needs to get through them quickly. That would be ideal. Had a rough, other than last inning, he's been pretty spot on. And even last inning, if he gets that double play, it's another quick inning for him. So he looks good. He looks comfortable. But with it still being only a 3-run game, this might probably be his last inning, as he's coming up on his third time through the order. Unless they can get some more run support, we'll see. Rushman, Henderson, Mullins. Yeah, Henderson's off to a pretty fast start himself. Like I said, I know they had a lot of young talent, but I didn't expect it to explode right out of the gate like they have been. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie, but they're definitely looking good, man. Good night, Jameson. Have a good night, man. Dodd looking for a quick inning. Yeah, that slider has definitely looked good, especially as a put-out pitch. Tyler O'Neill steps in there. He goes with the fastball. Strike one called on O'Neill on the inside. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Went to the slider. O'Neill quickly. That's another thing. He hasn't been falling behind in counts, which is a good thing. He's been attacking. He's been working very efficiently, man. That's what you like to see out of a pitcher, especially a young pitcher. Here's the 0-2. He'll bounce that one in the dirt. And that's what I mentioned earlier. He looks like he knows what he wants to do. He's just up there pitching. Not too much thought. He's just trusting his stuff. And that's, like I said, that's what you love to see, man. Here comes the 1-2 to O'Neill. That one misses way inside. Evens up the count 2-2. Could go sour quickly being that young. Well, yeah, here's the 2-2 swing and a grounder, tap foul. All young players go through their, slumps or whatever, but being as how tough their division is with the Yankees, with the Rays, it's a good thing for them to try to get off to a good start. So that's going to be an interesting division, honestly. Here's the 2-2 to O'Neal. Swung on, put on the ground out to Riley at third. He'll fire Olsen at first. One down here in the bottom of the fifth. It sounds like this Dodd kid, he's looking good, man. Ain't gonna lie, as Jordan Walker will stand in with one going here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch to Walker. Just misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0 to Walker, swing and a miss. Slider definitely has some bite to it. Like they mentioned earlier, it's been his go-to pitch, his best pitch, honestly. Here comes the 1-1 to Walker. Swung on, put on the ground, out to Arcia. He'll deliver it to Olsen for the second out. He definitely is on cruise controls. As Yepes slaps one into left field right in front of Pilar. So a 2-out single for Juan Yepes. And to come out against this good lineup, he is facing a good lineup, like you said. So it's a nice first test for his first start, but he's not done yet. Here comes the first pitch to Mater. Last time he faced Mater, he just threw him 3 straight fastballs and basically blew him right by him, but he misses with the first one to fall down in the count 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. This one is swung on, lined out to left field. Pilar. That ball will get all the way to the wall. Yepes will get the third. So here we go. 2-out double. Runners now in scoring position. Both runners in scoring position with 2 outs. And now the lineup flips over. So here we go. Decision time. Decision time now, as Murphy will go out to talk to Dodd. Only needs 1 out. They're going to let the young rook try to get this last out with Tommy Edman up. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the first. Third time. Yeah, it's his danger zone. He needs to get Edman right here. Here's the first pitch. Bounces that one for ball 1. Here we go. So definitely be his last batter no matter what. I don't know if they got any. I don't think they have anybody warming up yet, but we'll see. Here comes the 1-0. That one misses way inside for ball 2. Edman way ahead in the count now, 2-0. Here it comes. This one swung on and fouled for strike 1. Edman trying to get ahead to a fastball there. He was ready for one. Good thing Dodd didn't throw one. 2-1 count now. See where he goes with this pitch. Back to the slider. Tries to get it at the top of the zone and misses. 3 balls and a strike. Dylan Carlson is the man on deck. You know, Edman will be sitting all over a piece of cheese right now. Let's see if he can locate it. Here comes the 3-1. Pitch swung on, lined and fouled. Full counts. Think he went back to the slider there. Again, Tommy Edman waiting for that fastball. Out in front. He is waiting for a fastball. See if Dodd goes back to the slider or if he goes to the fastball. Here it comes, the payoff pitch on its way. Went with the fastball. Edman laid on it and fouls it off. He finally gave it to him, and this time Edman was late. That's a great job pitching. He finally got in his head a little bit, had him thinking slider, 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 slider. And now he throws him the fastball, and now he's late. Now what do you go to? Looking for that pitch. Change up. Pitch on its way. Fastball is swung on and popped up out to Ronald over there in right field. And Dylan Dodd strands 2 runners in scoring position to end things as we head to the top of the 6th. Great job working out of it, man. Yeah, I'm very impressed by this kid, man. Yeah, I thought maybe he would try to throw that changeup, but great pitch. Threw the fastball top of the zone, got Edman to pop it up. And the Braves still lead by 3 as we head to the 6th. DD and the TP chop. Scherzer surrenders another earned run on a home run. Brewers lead 3-0. And Mets are all,
This is real. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without killing your lawn. This stuff works on dandelions, crabgrass, clover. This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed with your money back. This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for NTM, baby. It was 1995, and something was brewing at Coors Field. What a bright sight! Do you see this? This is history. A player this good becomes around once in a blue moon. Blue Moon was born in a ballpark, brewed by this. His MLB debut is over. He is in line to get the win.
All right, so it sounds like that's definitely going to be Dylan Dodd's last inning, which I thought it would be anyway. He is in line for the win, as you heard him say. Let's lock it up for the young kid. He definitely earned it. He did a great job. Let's lock it up for him. As Harris will start things out. Matt's still out there here in the top of the 6th. Harris leading things off. He's 0 for 2 on the day so far. 1-0 count. Pitch on its way. It's a called strike on the outside. Waited too long to jump on Dodd. Good job from the young man. I agree, man. Did a great job as Harris swings and misses. Down in the count now, 1-2. Great debut, man. Here's the 1-2 to Harris. Swing and a miss. Steven Matz with 7 strikeouts now. Yeah, we had a chance to jump on him and knock him out, but, you know, he did a good job settling in. Murphy got his first hit as a Brave. RBI single in the 3rd. He'll take the first pitch in the inside for ball 1. Let's get that first home run out of the way. How about that, Murph?
I don't think Atlanta thought they were going to have to call on too many of these guys too many times, but
That one's inside for ball two. He's ahead in the count, 2-0.
down, breathe, right? You have the ability to bring quality arms up.
Matt's ready, delivers the 2-0. Murphy takes outside. That is a called strike.
That's backdated to April 1st, so he's eligible to return April 16th. The first day that Kyle
3-1 now to Sean Murphy.
April 11th, and that would actually be a day he would be scheduled to start against Cincinnati if all goes according to plan.
Stepping back into the box, Matt delivers the 3-1 way upstairs for ball four. So Murphy will be on board with a walk
93 pitches.
as Matt's approaching 100 pitches.
He's coming up now if that's going to be it. I think it's going to be. Ollie Marble has surfaced from the dugout.
Looks like that's it for Steven Matz.
36 years old. He will turn his jersey number 37 in a few months.
5-0. Scherzer surrenders back-to-back jacks. Mets now losing 4-0. It's early, but I think we can say that Scherzer is going to have a bad year. Yeah, I think Scherzer's problem was, man, he focused so much on that pitching clock and trying to throw off hitters and all that shit. I was watching the games where he's trying to run the clock all the way down and do all this. Just pitch, man. You're thinking too hard. You're trying to do too much, and I don't think it's working for him. Brewers have a sneaky good team, though, so. How many pitches did Dodd have? Let me check for you, sir. I don't even think he got above. Let me see, Dylan Dodd. Pitchers died through 73 pitches. 52 of them were strikes. He ended up with 3 strikeouts, no walks. Gave up 6 hits and 1 earned.
Some like beers taste half empty. Ours is filled with gold.
Nah, they bring him back out. Nah, not the third time. It's time to leave it up to the bullpen. At my heart, I would love to see him go like 6 or 7, but you can tell they were starting to get on him a little bit. And that third time through the order might have been a little tough, especially with Goldschmidt leading off Arenado. So here comes Orlando Arcia after the pitching change. The Cardinals have brought in, let me see. Cardinals have brought in, where's the pitcher? Verhagen. It's going to be a long year for me in pronouncing names. Verhagen. Arcia takes a. Drew Verhagen. As Arcia takes the first pitch inside for strike 1. Drew Verhagen, right-handed pitcher. Arcia swings and misses. 0-2. Yeah, they were starting to figure him out a little bit, yeah. Arcia down in the count, 0-2. Swings, foul ball. I'm telling you, it is, man. It's going to be a long day, a long year trying to pronounce these names. RC is still way behind in the count, 0-2. One out, man on first, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss from Arcia. And that'll be the second out. Top of the sixth inning. Looks like they're going to go to a pinch hitter. It's going to be Eddie Rosario. Eddie. Let's get some chants. Let's get some Eddie chants down in the comments, man. The joke in New York is that the Mets need the old Max. Instead, they got the old. They got the old Max. Let's get some Eddie. We need Eddie to get going, man. Come on, Eddie. First pitch to Rosario, way outside. One 1-0 count for Rosario. They set up outside again. Rosario swings and fouls that one back. 1-1. One and one count for Rosario. He sets and delivers. Swung on. Fair ball off of the glove of Arenado. Off of the glove of Goldschmidt over there at first. That one rolled all the way into foul territory. And Rosario, hey, get him any way you can. Rosario will be on first. Murphy goes to third. You got to get him any way you can. Little bouncer right off the glove of Goldschmidt. And that will bring up Ronnie with runners on the corners. Braves with 11 hits in this game. Acuna check swing fouls the first pitch. Yeah, it's going to take him a little time. I believe in Eddie this year. Like I said, I don't need him to be Eddie from the Dodgers series. As Acuna takes a pitch inside, even if he can just put up near his career, 260. I believe that's basically where his average is, around 260. Driving some runs. We got enough bats to where we just need solid hitters around some of these guys. As Acuna takes a pitch inside. Acuna 2 for 3 in this game with 2 singles. Stolen base. Run scored. Looking to drive in some insurance runs here in a 2-1 count. They set up inside. Acuna check swing. They're going to say he went for strike 2. They didn't charge Goldie with that error. Ronald looking great this year. He's healthy, man. He said it himself. He feels great. Here's the 2-2. Check swing. They say he went. He said himself he's not feeling any pain, no discomfort, and you can tell, man. You can see it when he's running. You can see it in his swing. He looks healthy. Hopefully he stays healthy. So still a 4-1 game as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's up to the bullpen now. Wonder who's coming out of the pen. Let me see. Man, I cannot believe the Pirates are about to go up, win 2 straight games against the Red Sox. Washington upset. Do you think the whole season is going to be like this or what? A lot of teams are. Last 2 days, a lot of teams have been what you would consider bottom of the barrel teams have been beating some very good teams. Chicago now with 11 runs, 11-5. Man, I'm not used to seeing scores like this. I'm still getting adjusted, but these scores are insane, man. 11-5, 4-6, 4-0, 4-1, 3-1. The Cubs have 11 runs. Baltimore now up 7-1 against Texas. Holy moly. I'm definitely going to watch a lot of... I don't think I thought I would ever say this, but I'm definitely going to try to catch a bunch of Orioles games this year. Yeah. Scherzer has surrendered 8 earned runs in 11 2/3 innings. He's back in power, should be back along with those steals. I definitely believe he can get 40-40. I definitely think he can get 40 stolen bases. And here comes Uncle Jesse on the mound. Jesse Chavez out there in the bottom of the 6th to face Dylan Carlson. Eddie Rosario in left field. First pitch. Strike at the knees. Uncle Jesse is back. Here's the 1-0 to Carlson. That one's too low for ball 1. Starting to lose my voice a little bit. Here's the 1-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and fouled.
Carlson ahead of that. 1-2. It's that point in the game where Jeff Francoeur stands up in the booth, and I guess I will too. Stretch it out. Stretch the legs out, man.
Going through the heart of the lineup. Here's the 1-2. Pitch is a ball outside. Evens up the count 2-2. Still, this game is still far from over. 3-run lead. See if Jesse can shut it down. He misses outside again. Full count. Full count now for Dylan Carlson to lead off things here in the bottom of the 6th. Chavez ready. Deals. Swung on, put on the ground. Arcia turns, fires for the first out. Arcia looking good.
You can always question with Arcia if he had the range, can get to certain things. The arm, you cannot question. One of the better arms in baseball, and you can see him in that play and throws out pretty good run. 5 out 5 feet.
Sanford and Son throw that junk. Blackouts will affect some of the games this year Baltimore has for me. Yeah, I still don't. I've said this for years. I don't understand the point of blackouts, but as Jesse falls behind in the count 2-0 to Paul Goldschmidt, I will never understand blackouts. Like, what is the point? It's 2-0 pitch, Goldschmidt swings and fouls it off. I will never understand it. Especially for people who live near the teams. Why would you stop people who root for the teams, who live closest to the teams, from watching the team? As a great pitch is thrown there from Jesse Chavez to even up the count 2-2, will never understand that reasoning. Here comes the 2-2, swing and a miss. Uncle Jesse going to work. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. One more out for Jesse to try to get here in the bottom of the 6th. As Arenado is up. First pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball on the outside. Swing and a miss as Arenado almost loses his helmet. 0-2. My goodness. The fine wine. Jesse Chavez looking for the putout. Arenado fights it off. I'm 350 miles from. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you block out the people who live near closest to their teams from watching their teams? Because you want them to go to the stadiums? That's just makes no sense. Arenado puts it on the ground. Arcia is there, and there's the third out. 1, 2, 3 for Uncle Jesse. It's like, hey, how can we get more people to the stadiums? I have an idea. Let's stop them from watching it on TV. That'll work.
We switched to Liberty Mutual and saved $652. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. With the money we saved, we thought we'd try like the unicycle.
Like, maybe if they can't watch them on TV, then maybe they'll go to the stadium.
Okay, show off.
Like, nah, most people will try to find some way to watch them. If that's the reasoning behind blackouts, then that's just dumb. Because people will find a way to watch their favorite team play. How much viewership do they lose doing that? Probably way too much.
Download MLB News. That's it. Yeah. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer makes it easy to compare home insurance options. Man, it's all my wife and being here for hours. What do we do now? We live.
And Jeff says can't afford a yeah. I mean, I'm saying, like, if you think people aren't going to the games because they can watch them on TV, is flawed. If people can go to games, they'll go to games. Like, it's not because they can watch them on TV. It's because whether they can afford them or not. If more people could afford to go to games, people would probably go to games. And you gotta think traffic, travel time, all that shit. It's more than just showing up at a game. Some people have to travel, like you said, an hour, maybe 2 hours just to go see a game. Olsen takes the first pitch. Olsen, 3 strikeouts. He's looking at what do they call it? The golden sombrero. As he take a pitch on the outside for ball 1, evening up the count. I'm pretty sure going to a game is awesome, but people can't go all the time, and it's just crazy to think, like, let's take away their ability to watch the game. Some people just can't go to games all the time. That's all it comes down to. Olsen down in the count, 1-2, pitch on its way. Grounder to the right side will retire Olsen, so 0 for 4, but he doesn't pick up the golden sombrero at least. The game just isn't for the blue collar fans anymore. It doesn't help that very. Yeah. I mean, think about this as Riley steps up to bat, and this is why that process is so flawed. Like, you watch games on TV, like we are right now, as I am right now, watching the Braves play. That's what's getting me excited. That's what makes me want to go to an actual game and watch them play. But you take out the ability for fans to do that, it makes it less likely that they'll want to go to a game. I watch enough games, and I can't wait to be able to go to a Braves game and see it live instead of seeing it on TV. And I'm trying to plan on how to find a way. Trying to plan and get out to Truist Park and see a game. I'm getting tired of, not to say getting tired of, as Riley will pop this phone up, not to say getting tired of watching them on TV, but I want to be there. The more I watch them on TV, the more I want to be in the stadium.
Braves contract fast free Wi-Fi is rolling out. Enjoy with a free Sky Miles membership. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves. Braves did
So 2 quick out. Darno steps in, hottest player on the Braves. He's 3 for 3 in this game with 2 singles and a double. He swings at the first pitch. Pops that behind home plate. That will be out of play. Travis, man.
Single in the first, double in the third, single in the fifth.
Merch is super. Everything's expensive, man. Shoot.
4-hit game in DC against the Nationals.
The Travis
But this one is going to get out to a
pop flies this one out the center, and that will do it for the 7th inning. Time for the 7th inning stretch.
for the stretch.
Braves are 9 outs away from clinching their second series of the new year. I almost went to a game 5 in our World Series, but cost was a big factor, let alone the 2-hour drive. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of factors than just, like you say, than just, I want to go to a game. It's parking, it's traffic, it's a lot. But you shouldn't take away the ability for fans to watch just because they can't go to every game. I hope they fix that eventually, because, like I said, I see people complaining about it all the time. I mean, I'm lucky because the only team I can't watch is the Phillies. I can watch every other team. The only team I can't watch is the Phillies because I'm in South Jersey. And the Phillies are basically our home team, or whatever you want to call it. And as a bonus, there's some hot babes, kind of a pleasant. I'm perfectly fine with the Pirates being a cheap team. Their games are relatively affordable by comparison. What cracks me up is Mets fans are all about Cohen spending big money on the players, but when that happens, the price for tickets, merch, parking, and etc. goes way up. Yeah, that can be true also. Braves still got the dollar sheets in right field. I don't know. I hope so. Shoot. Like I said, I want to try to make a couple games this year. I gotta catch a flight though. Maybe I'll wait for him to come to Philly and watch him in Philly. But I do want to go out, make it out to Truant's Park. Joe Jimenez coming in there in the bottom of the 7th. Wilson Contreras leading things off.
Contreras is the first man he will face. He has brought in the only run of the game for the Cardinals.
Tuscaloosa. First pitch way upstairs, Alabama. I think, if I remember correctly, a lot of you guys were from around like the Alabama area. I think Bama. I forgot about Bama, man. Shout out to Bama. As Contreras will pop this out the right center, Harris will camp under it for the first out. Bama is another person that was from around that area, I believe. Tyler O'Neill. Another quick out for the Braves, bottom of the 7th. First pitch to O'Neill, taken outside. Crack of the bat, pop of the glove. Here's the 1-0. It's outside for ball 2. Good pitch there, though, from Jimenez. Jimenez, I don't know. I guess it would be Jimenez. 2-0 count to Tyler O'Neill. Drops that one in there for a strike. just moved from the city way out in the country, deep woods. Man, I don't think I could live in that kind of setting. Peaceful though, must be very peaceful and quiet though. That's one thing I would love about living somewhere like that. Just the peacefulness and the quietness. Hearing the crickets at night, that's all you hear. Probably see a lot of stars. 3-1 count to Tyler O'Neill, pitch on its way. Swing and line to right over the glove of Arcia. So Tyler O'Neill gets on base here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Still a 3-run game, still a close game. As O'Neill gets his first hit of the game. That's where TBS. I remember even here, I used to watch the Braves. They were always on TBS and TNT, I think, too. If I'm not mistaken. Weren't they on TNT, too? Or am I thinking of something else? 1-0 count to Jordan Walker. Double play in order. Walker 0 for 2. Jimenez delivers. This one is swung on and missed for strike 1. Double play time. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. He went. That's part of the reason why I'm basically a Braves fan. That was basically like the only baseball team when I did watch baseball when I was younger, was the Braves because they were always on TV. So when I did watch baseball, I was watching the Braves play. Here's the 1-2 that is put on the ground right past the glove of Riley into the field. O'Neill will stop in second. So now 2 on, only 1 out. Here we go. Game is tightening up. Let's refocus here. Hold on. Milwaukee up 8-0. So the tying run at the plate. This game is not over. Juan Yepez up now. 2 on, 1 out. Only a 3-run game. See if Jimenez can work himself out of this jam. Here we go. First pitch way upstairs. My goodness. Jimenez almost caught a body. My God. Whew. Is Will Smith pitching? I don't know, man, but Joe Jimenez is not making it easy on us right now. But we talked about this yesterday, and we talk about this every stream. Is it ever easy when the Braves? Is it ever? I'm telling you, they like to give us fans the excitement. They love to get our hearts pumping, our blood flowing. It's what makes the game so great. Situations like this, they doing us a favor. We know they're going to get out of it. You know, they just like to create the excitement, you know. We just got here we go. 1-0 count to Yepez. Swing and a miss. They do have some who was that? Who was that in the bullpen warming up? 1-1 now. 1 ground ball away from getting out of this. Here comes the 1-1. This one is swung on, foul to the foul tip. 1-2. Stop trying these guys. Spring training is over. Did I fall behind again? Oh, no. I'm behind in my stream. Thank you, Push. I mean Gibby.
Couple tough spots.
So 2-2. My bad, guys. Appreciate it, Gibby. 2-2 down. Pitch. Lined out to left field. Coming in is Rosario. Sliding catch, and he'll get there. Good play by Eddie Rosario. Showing off the range there. I was scared that ball was going to drop. I ain't going to lie. Eddie making a good play out there, showing it off. So 2 outs now, 1 out away. Brewers up 9-0. Brendan Donovan coming in the pinch hit for Mater. So, and I think we're going to get a pitching change. Tampa Bay has come back to get the lead against Washington. Philly still up for it. Philly blanking the Yankees. Man, how about that? Whew. That's going to be back. I can't believe what the Brewers are doing. That's going to be. They won 10-0 yesterday, and they're up 9-0 today. Jeez.
What if my type 2 diabetes?
Are the Brewers that good? Is the question.
What if all I do isn't enough? Or what if I can do diabetes differently?
Now you can with once weekly Manjaro. Manjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar. And Manjaro can help decrease how much food you
It
eat.
says good, not a Stankies fan. Be the Phillies' first win of the year. If they can hold on to it. Again, appreciate you guys for being here. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We'll be here all year. And don't forget to hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. Helps me out a lot here on YouTube. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's try to get up to 20 likes. We're at 15. Appreciate all you guys, though.
Serious side effects may include pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Taking Manjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin raises the
All right.
blood sugar.
So still one more out to get. A lot of these teams are putting up some fights, though, man. Like I said, Detroit is even they're giving it to Houston right now. 2-2 in the top of the 6th. Washington putting up a fight against Tampa Bay in the top of the 9th. Pittsburgh looking to close things out against the Red Sox. Cleveland and Oakland warming up. They're about to get started. I'm glad to be back, D. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad you guys came back, honestly. All right, it's going to be... Who is this? Dylan Lee. Looking to get 1 out against Brendan Donovan. First pitch, downstairs, ball 1. It only shows 2 likes. Yeah, YouTube is weird because sometimes it doesn't update it. Here's the 1-0. That's a called strike. But I do have 16 likes. Trying to get to 20. If you guys could, if you didn't hit it, hit it. Here comes this one, line over the glove of Ozzie. And O'Neal coming home. They got him. They keep testing Ronald. Why do they keep doing it? Why do you keep testing that man's arm? Who do they think is in right field? Who do they think Ozuna is in right field? Who do they think is in right field? That man has a cannon. He does it again. Another one. That's what he did it to him earlier. What a throw, man. He saved a big run there. Stop it. It's a warning to all MLB teams out there. that ball gets hit to right field, you better think twice. You better think twice. Think 3 times.
With Armor All Steel,
Because that'll stop you from testing that arm.
improve your car. No matter how tough the job is, Armor All technology.
My goodness. Ronald doing it in all phases. You gotta love to see it, man. You gotta love to see it. Gold glove from Harris and Acuna. Hey, the way he throwing people out.
Microsoft Surface devices orchestrated by CAW. They adapt to each user.
Let's get some insurance. We leading off. Who leading off in the bottom of the 7th? Like I said, guys, I am going to bring a lot of stuff back. I will be bringing back the wheel and all that kind of stuff. It will be back. Pirates 3 outs away from taking 2 in Boston. Riley, great to hear from you, man. Welcome back to the stream. Washed up, they said. Oh my God, bro. Dave, man, Dave. All on social media, everywhere, I've been hearing so much about how washed up Acuna is and how bad he is and how we should trade him and how he's not worth this anymore. Oh my God. Couldn't take it. I couldn't believe, and this is from Braves, supposed Braves fans. Come on. Because Ozzy's going to leave things here in the top of the 8th. Facing Palante. Why? This Palante. Andre Palante. Ozzy down in the count 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, grounded out to second base. And Ozzy will be retired to start things here in the top of the 8th. It was crazy, man. And then they say Ozzy is overrated. Even on that hit by Donovan, you should see that got just over Ozzy's glove. You remember, Ozzy is what, 5'8", 5'9"? The lift that he gets on those jumps, if he was just a couple inches taller as Michael Harris steps in and takes the first pitch, the effort he makes on those plays to try to get, he has so much athleticism, it's crazy. Even though he didn't get to that ball, you see him jump up to try to snag a ball out the air and see how high he gets up to do that. As Harris will ground out for the second out. It's just that he's short, man. The dude's short. He does all he can. But give him a couple more inches, his range would be even more crazy. D say if he's there. That's what I'm saying. Like 5'8", 5'9", right? Little giant, man. 1 for 2 for Murphy as he takes the first pitch outside for strike 1. 5'8". Yeah, he's that man is a baller though. Here's the 1-2 to Murphy. Check swing. They're gonna say he didn't go. 1-1. People say Ozzy is overrated so much that I don't know why they say he's overrated though. I mean he's good. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Murphy. He takes it for strike 2. Arizona. Did Arizona beat San Diego? Wow. Here's the 1-2 to Murphy. Swing and a miss. As Murphy goes down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Braves was still with a 3-run lead. Braves have long had one of the absolute best farm systems in the MLB, probably for the last 30 years since the Bobby Cox era. Yeah, the farm system is a little lacking now just because of all the talent that's actually on the MLB roster. But yeah, they always have a decent farm system. And I wouldn't be surprised if replenish that farm system just as quick. They do a great job of developing those players down there. So we'll see. I mean, we still got Grisham down there, Shoemake. I don't stay up with the minors like that though. But they did trade it. They traded a lot away. Only thing, like I said, the only thing I'm worried about this year with the Braves is because we got a lot of depth as far as like position players. The only thing I'm worried about is the depth when it comes to starting pitching. But if a guy like Dylan Dodd can give us quality time and quality innings, maybe even Jared Schuster, I think we'll be fine. Kirby Yates coming in. This could get interesting. Spoiler alert. Robert, you said that last year, 2 years ago. Giants, they hit 7 home runs against the, who did they play yesterday? They hit 7 home runs. All right, Kirby Yates. A lot of people resented those 90s Braves teams because they only... I don't think people realize as Kirby Yates gets a strike called on Tommy Edman to start, I don't think people realize out of all sports how baseball might be the hardest sport to win a title in. As Edman falls behind in the count 0-2. Out of all the major sports, the hardest sport to win a title in, especially consistently, is baseball. 0-2 count that Edman misses outside. Because unlike other sports, basketball, football, mainly, like one person cannot impact a team as the 1-2 pitch comes. Got him looking. Fastball bottom of the zone. Like one person cannot impact a team as much as it can in the other sport. You can have, and you see it all the time, Mike Trout, Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds. You can have the best, absolute best player on the planet, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter. You can have 2, 3, it doesn't matter, man. You need a complete team in baseball. You need more things to go right in any other sport. As Carlson steps in with a 1-0 count, like one bad swing of a bat, one ball bounces this way, and your season could be over. You could throw a perfect pitch. The dude hits it and just gets enough of it to score a run. Like, it's so hard. It's not like basketball where a player can dominate. It's not like football where a quarterback can dominate, a defense can dominate, a good offense can dominate. It's so much, I hate to say it, more luck involved as Carlson pops up. Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I hate using the word luck because it almost feels like it takes something away from the skill that a lot of these players do have. but as Kirby Yates faces Paul Goldschmidt, but it's luck. Like I said, a bad bounce on a ball that's hit, it is luck.
Between those two guys tonight, Goldschmidt, Arenado, 1 for 6.
2-0 now to Goldschmidt. Like I said, you can make a great pitch and the guy can get just enough of the bat on it and just flare it over somebody's head, and it can start a whole damn rally, and all of a sudden you lose the game. It can drive in a run to lose the game. It's just tough. Here's the 2-0 count to Goldschmidt, 3-0 now to Paul Goldschmidt.
There they go. Try up here. That's great. Cool breeze.
So Goldschmidt takes a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs.
So now Arenado comes up.
Let's not make this. We already had. Come on, Kirby. We already had this show. We don't need it We don't need it again. We already had this back in the 7th. We don't need another heart attack.
Strikeout in the second for Arenado.
Arenado's 0 for 3. Strikeout, fly out, and a ground out.
Yates' first offering to him.
There's a called strike. Been a Braves fan since Bob Horner.
This Braves bullpen trying to get Dylan
Did you even watch Andrew Jones and Chipper Jones play? Are you asking me, did I watch them play? Yeah, I did. Like I said, I said this before on the stream. Growing up, as Arenado will ground this ball through the hole between second and short. So here we go again, first and second. With 2 outs, tying run coming up to the plate. Why? Why do we have to keep doing this, man? But I've said this before. Like I watched less baseball as a kid growing up, more basketball and football. But I did watch baseball, and yeah, I watched the Braves. I watched Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones play. Just don't watch it as much as I do in my older ages as I did as a kid.
RBI single in the fourth, counting for the only run for the Cardinals tonight.
Contreras up now.
Inside.
That one misses inside. They got to do this to us every inning.
First time tonight my palms have been sweating a little bit over here.
Come on, Kirby.
We can get through this thing.
1-0 count. Yeah, as Contreras ground ball, charging is Riley, bare hand, makes the throw. What a play by Riley! Let's go! Showing off. Look at the defense being showed here in this game, man. They might want to take a look, but first Ronald, now Riley flashing the leather. Or should I say the skin? He barehanded. That's what I'm talking about. Defense coming up huge in these last couple innings, man. Defense wins. Yeah. And that's one thing I do like about the new rules, man. You get to see guys make plays like that more often than not without the shift, you know? Like, these guys have been putting more balls in plays, excuse me. Barehanded throw over there, and I ain't gonna lie, I seen him charging that ball. I've seen Riley. He's made that play before, but he's also not made that play at times. And with the rain coming down, as I seen him charging that ball, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little nervous. But what a play, man.
Those obsessed with the game can take the complex and make it simple. That's why Major League Baseball chose Extreme Networks to advance their game.
We definitely need a little insurance, man. Got a feeling. Who's coming in? Minter coming in probably for the save again. 91 was a tough loss. Smoltz versus Morris is the great 91, man. I was 3 years old.
We move to the ninth. The Braves on top 4-1 and looking to follow up Dylan Dodd's.
We are one like away from 20. Can we get that final like? Appreciate you guys for being here as always. Braves up 4-1, 3 outs away. Looking for some insurance here in the top of the ninth. Jack Morris threw a 10-inning shutout in Game 7 of the World Series to beat Atlanta. Wow. I definitely got to catch up with my baseball history. Appreciate it, Push. Arcia leading things off. First pitch swung, lined out to Carlson there in left field. So that's the first out here in the top of the ninth. Ronald Acuna will come up for his 5th at-bat. I believe. 5 at-bats. He had 5 the other night, too. I mean, we keep hitting. Oh, Arcia's not batting ninth. I'm sorry. Ronald will get another at-bat, though, but not before Eddie Rosario, who's 1 for 1. First pitch taken upstairs for ball 1. We had Minnesota beat and bring in some dude, can't remember his name, could knock a feather out of your hand, and Kirby Puckett launched a round tripper. Swing and a miss from Rosario. Wait a minute. Did they call that first pitch a strike? No, they didn't call that first pitch a strike, did they really? I guess they did. Rosario down in the count 0-2. He swings and finds a gap there in right center field. 1-out single for Rosario. So Rosario's 2 for 2. Good piece of hitting there and an 0-2 count from Eddie. O'Neal, Walker, and Yepes coming up unless they pinch hit. So here comes Acuna, 2 for 4, 2 singles, and a stolen base. Giovanni Gallegos is in there if I didn't mention that earlier. Here's the first pitch to Acuna, swing and a miss on a slider. Yeah. Teams combined for what? Right now they combined for 22 hits. Here's the 0-1. That's a called strike. This ump sounds like he's saying ball when he's calling these strikes. So Acuna down 0-2 in the count. See if he can battle way behind. They pick off Eddie at first. Oh, 2 pitch to Acuna, way inside.
Talking last night about the arms down in that Cardinals bullpen and Helsley, how he sits at 100, 101. Well, you know how you don't face him, you just do this.
Rain is starting to come down there in St. Louis. It's coming down a little bit. 1-2 count for Acuna. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Acuna down on strikes for the second out. So Olsen is up 0 for 4 and 3 strikeouts. Swings at the first pitch. Foul to the opposite side. Swinging for the fences, yeah.
RBI single last night for Matt. He did strike out the first 3 times tonight, then he grounded
Olsen trying to avoid the golden sombrero one more time. Down in the count here, 0-1. Pitch on its way. That's a called strike on the inside. I like this ref. His ump might be ready to go home.
It's funny, I heard the opposite. Who has the home run record there?
0-2 count for Olsen.
He got most everything else. He was one behind you the whole
Upstairs for ball 1.
1-2. See Minter.
Minter is warming up in the bullpen.
I'll have to take you over there one day. Drive into Lubbock, Georgia, so City of Champions as you come in. I'd like to see
2 strikes, cut down your swing, make
It's
contact.
always been on my bucket list.
Here's the 1-2 outside.
Miss the quarter. We're out
It
getting
is one thing I would like to see. Like I don't want the Braves to change too much because what works, but I would like to see sometimes them do that a little bit more. 2-2 for Olsen. That one's inside for ball 3.
Then he'll get a head start, so maybe one in the gap right here can tack one on. We'll take some insurance. Yeah. Braves haven't scored since the third. Riley had the 2-run homer in the first. Garcia solo homer in the second. And then Darno scored on an RBI hit by Murphy. in
Here's the
third.
payoff pitch on its way. Olsen swings and misses.
4 times.
So Olsen does pick up that golden sombrero with his 4th strikeout.
For the series win.
But Braves just 3 out away from claiming the series victory and being 4-2, especially with another Mets loss.
Free revolutionary fantasy game that transforms fans into general managers. Build your team with ownable digital player cards based on your player's performance on the field with rewards like game tickets.
Let's lock it up, AJ.
Free cards now.
AJ back on the mound looking for another. Wait, was that a save yesterday? No, that wasn't a save. They were up by 4 runs when he came in yesterday. So looking for the save opportunity tonight. Back-to-back nights pitching. He holds the ejection record. It's funny, too, because you got Snit, who's basically the polar opposite of Bobby Cox. I don't think I've ever seen Brian Snitker get thrown out of a game.
The spring break season pass sale at Six Flags is here. A whole season of fun with a free platinum upgrade, parking, and Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. Plus even more amazing events. Starting at $7.99 a month at SixFlags.com.
So this game has been, I would say, if this 9th inning takes another 15 to 20 minutes, this game will probably end up about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So that pitch clock definitely is making a difference on the timing of these games.
And share your tickets with friends and family to any
And you talk about 22 hits between the two teams.
Mighty All South Highway Safety Team and My Delta Airlines. Keep climbing.
Snit needs to get off his duff and get ejected, fire them boys up. I mean,
Braves 2023.
I used to think the same thing, but if it's not who he is, it's not who he is, you know?
Is coming in the game right now and Malcast. Braves not
You know, if that's not his style,
think the Cardinals ever
can't force him to be somebody who he's not. So
fitting, right?
whatever he does, it seems to work. I would like to see him do that sometimes, especially,
Here on the cards, he's gonna have to deal
but yeah, you know, it's not who he is.
scheduled hitters. Let's see if we can make this uneventful right here. Quick one.
Here we go, Tyler O'Neill, AJ Minter,
Continues to fall.
starting things here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch, called strike.
Swinging around his head. He's damaging.
You know something I would love for them to do on these broadcasts sometimes, as Minter gets ready with the 0-1. Misses inside for ball 1. I would love every so often, like an inning maybe, for a umpire's cam, a ump cam.
Wife is watching at home saying,
I would love to see these pitches come in. Here's the 1-1. as O'Neal will ground the third. Riley is there, fires a dart to Ostanford. I would love a view, up cam, and see those pitches come in. I think they should do that. So one down here in the bottom of the ninth. I would love to see the pitches come in from their point of view and just to see what they see. Jordan Walker up now with one down. First pitch from Minter. It's fouled off. Jeff says, let the bench coach or somebody. That's also a good idea, Jeff. I never even thought of that. Let somebody go out there and get tossed, right? That's not such a bad idea, honestly. 0-1 count to Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss. Quickly down 0-2. Jordan Walker will take his first time, well, his only timeout in the at-bat. Like I said, I can't believe it. Here comes the 0-2 to Walker. Got him looking. AJ, yo. Yo, this got to be one of the best stories, man. Look at AJ just... I don't know what to say anymore, man. 158. He has 100. He's been ejected 158 times. Wow. I would have. So 1 out away. Yepes swings and fouls off the first pitch. The ump sets up inside or outside corner. Can't see the other side of the plate. That one misses inside. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's why I think that Cam would be such a great addition sometimes to the broadcast, just to be able to see what they see sometimes. Because you do have a point about that, because I'm looking at him now as Yepes swings through another pitch. 1-2. AJ 1 strike away. You would think the ump would set middle. I don't know though, because I've never been an umpire. I don't know, but you would think he would try to set himself up middle to be able to cover the whole plate. But I don't know how it works. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Oh, AJ ain't got no more worries no more. After that World Series, he's good, man. He finally got that big old monkey off his back. You love to see it, though. It's really starting to come down there in St. Louis, though. Looking for one more strike. Here it comes. Swung on. Olsen giving chase and foul ground. Sliding catch. And that will end the game. Braves will lock up another series. What a great start for the Braves, man. 2 series down, looking for the sweep tomorrow. Team looks good. Bats look good. Great opening. Great debut from Dylan Dodd. Acuna looking healthy. Darno is spraying the ball all over the park. Riley looks like he's starting to get his stride together. Arcia playing good defense, hitting the ball well. This team looks good. This team looks good to start the year. It's early, I know it's early, but you gotta like what you see, man. Mets lost. Phillies get their first win. Did the Marlins win? But either way, the Marlins did get a win against the Twins. But either way, Braves go to 4-2. Going for the sweep tomorrow. I don't even know who's going to be on the mound tomorrow. But as always, guys, I think Alcantara had a complete game shutout. Did he go the distance? That's nice to see, man. That's good to see. You don't get many of those anymore from starting pitchers. So, hey, Alcantara might be looking to lock up another Cy Young this year. Yeah, they beat the Twins 1-0. But it's looking good down in Atlanta, guys. As always, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I honestly don't know if I'm going to do the game tomorrow, but I'll try. I might take a break because I do want to try to set some other stuff up for these streams and get some other stuff going, bring back some things. But if I don't, I'll see you for the series against San Diego, which should be another great test, another good series, another good team, even though San Diego is off to a slow start themselves as they lost to the Diamondbacks. But still should be a great series, guys. Appreciate you as always. Everybody have a great night. As I always say, stay safe, stay positive, man. I'll get through some of these comments real quick before we go. Appreciate you, Push, Jeff, Mark, as always, Underwater, D, Andrew, and anybody else, Jeff. I want to make sure Jameson, I know he had to leave. Jameson always make sure I don't miss nobody. Anybody else who came through the stream and shows your support, appreciate all you guys. Like I said, I'll try to be back tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys against San Diego. Everybody have a great night. Great start to the season. I'm excited, man. I'm gonna watch some more baseball while after I end the stream. So I'm excited not only about the Braves, just this whole baseball season looks like it's going to be a fun one, man. So I'll see you guys. Everybody have a great night, guys. Good night.